Welcome to PDAC 2023. My name is Julian DeRosier from the IIF. I'm joined here today with David. Hi, David. How are you doing?
Yes, good morning. Good afternoon, I guess it is.
Doing
well,
now,
thank you. Yes, it's been a fast day already.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So, David, first of all, can you introduce both yourself and the company you're working for?
Yes, I'm David Tafel. I'm the CEO of Portofino Resources. We're a Vancouver-based Canadian exploration company. We're focused primarily in Argentina on lithium exploration.
Okay, so Argentina is a proven basin. I think no one will argue it, about like over 50% of the world production at the moment. At which states is your, well, first, before that, where is it located exactly in Argentina?
Yeah, so we have several projects. We have one project that we have the right to earn 100% in Catamarca province, and we also have entered into a memorandum of understanding agreement with the state-owned mining entity called REMSA in the Salta province, and that agreement allows us or enables us to earn a majority interest in multiple lithium brine projects in Salta.
Okay, that sounds pretty exciting. So the first one, the one you are in an earning right now, in which state is this one? Do you have any resources on it, or any works have been done already on it?
Yes, we have completed surface work and geophysical work, and we've identified a large aquifer through the geophysical works. We're drill ready. We have applied for a drill permit, and so that is ready to go. We are also really focused, and actually what has become our primary property is called the Arizaro project in Salta, and we are in the process of completing the first stage of both surface and geophysical work, and we're very close to getting to the point where we start our initial drill program.
Okay, and then so what is your cash position right now? If we hear drill ready, we hear costs are coming in, heavy cost. How much cash you have on hand right now?
So yes, so two things. A couple of questions there to answer. One, we just finished a $750,000 raise, so that just completed last week. We are semi-cashed up, although the drilling can use up certainly money very quickly. We are in the process of finalizing a definitive agreement on that property, so converting the MOU into a definitive joint venture agreement with REMSA. That should be finished and finalized very shortly, and then we will go immediately into a drill program. So we have enough to start a program. I suspect once we announce that, there will be other sources of financing that will come very quickly. It's a very hot area for sure. Absolutely.
Right now, everyone is battling to get claims there, to get licenses there. It's been a wild west, as I may say. For your second project, the MOI that you sent, why did that group choose you rather than anyone else to actually go on and get their license?
Well, we actually chose them. It's taken quite a while. We've been working with them for over a year, okay. And we approached REMSA and put a proposal to them that we would like to work on claims that they have in certain areas, and our geologists went in and pulled the claims together, and we compiled quite a substantial amount of property in different areas that we thought were particularly good for exploration and brines. And so it was really us, our connections, our people in Buenos Aires, in Argentina as well, the connections between our geologists and their geologists. And so we've been working on what I would say is a pretty unique structure. And for us as a junior, a little group that's working within some of the biggest mining companies in the world, certainly the biggest lithium producing and lithium development companies. So a little bit different proposal from us. I think it will be very advantageous to Salta and the province, and so that's why there's some advantages to them and certainly some great advantages to us.
Well, this is great to hear, but if everyone look at the background behind us, this is not the only properties you do have. What are the other projects you're working on?
Right, so we do have a number of properties in Northern Ontario. We have several gold projects. We've also got some hard rock lithium projects. They're fairly early stage. We've got 2 drill-ready gold projects in northwestern Ontario, one in Red Lake. And we acquired those in 2020, have completed one drill program. And we have been in Argentina for quite a number of years, and we put our Argentinian project on when the lithium market went very soft in 2018, 2019. We were able to pick up some very good gold properties. We started to work on those. The lithium market came back, so we started to get back into that and get our engine going again. It had been really put on neutral, I suppose, in Argentina, and so we've got probably more projects at the moment than I would like to have, but I think we have an opportunity with creating some significant value in lithium to be able to probably spin out the gold projects into a separate entity and dividend that to our shareholders at some point in time.
Well, and creating a lithium pure play, obviously.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, this is absolutely logical. And then on the path, you're talking about, for example, a spin-off or so. That means shareholder approval. What does your shareholder structure look like? Do you have institutional backing behind? Who's financing? So if you can tell us a little more about that.
Mostly family and friends, I would say. Insiders and family and friends hold probably 35, maybe 40% or so. Very minimal institutional shareholding at this point in time. We have some small institutions in, and then the balance would be just retail investors. So, often starting out in financing in difficult times, you're going to your family and friends.
No, exactly. And on top, those are still early stage projects. Obviously, as soon as you get the drill into the lithium project, other big investors should show up, institutional also. There's still thresholds to go on. So this is obviously not a concern for anyone that wants to look at a company and looking at the share structure. Maybe one other question that I have in mind when I look into your lithium. So you said you have the brine in Argentina, but then you also have the hard rock in Ontario. We know that in Ontario there are other hard rock projects that are doing really fine. In the world altogether, brine is still having the upper hand. Do you see that ongoing, or do you see actually a switch more on the hard rock, or maybe both sides complementing each other?
Well, I think for us, the priority is on the brine side for sure. I think we can create value much quicker. We're in fantastic position property-wise, location-wise. The hard rock will take a little bit longer, I suspect, but we are also well positioned. It's early stage yet. We have had our geological crews out and sampling on what we call our Allison Lake North project. It's situated very close to Green Technology, or GT1, which is an Australian group that's been able to prove up resources on a number of properties and claims in northwestern Ontario. And we've got some samples, surface sampling and some channel sampling results in the 400 ppm level, so it's a pretty good start. But that will take some time. And I suspect that we will probably either spin that out, or we've been approached by a few groups that are interested in some kind of a transaction, perhaps a joint venture or something, which we're looking at pretty closely. But again, our focus is really and priority is on the brines. I think that's where we can create the quickest value for our shareholders.
Perfect. And for those shareholders and the other ones that wants to join on board, the one that actually want to know more about Portofino, and the one that actually might want to follow your story, learn more, get on the newsletter, what's your website?
That's a good question. Portofino Resources. I think it's portofinoresources.com. POR is our symbol here. We also trade in Germany. Yeah, that's it.
All right, good. Well, David, thank you very much. It was a very interesting overview of your main flagship property in Argentina, also other rock assets for lithium in Ontario, and gold. Well, we're going to be for sure following your story for the next year. We wish you the best of luck, both into the first drilling you're going to do soon in Argentina, and also maybe a spin-off of the gold project that you said earlier. Best of luck, David.
Yeah, thank you very much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.